Yo, I'm alive. I'm alive, but I just haven't been very energetic lately. It's been hard to like summon the energy to like do stuff. But we're gonna try to do this. We're playing what's this game? The Shin Giren's Yabo. And we're sort of starting mid-turn, because that last stream was exhausting, having to, well, stressful almost. Trying to beat that, New York battle in that turn. Because I was, like, really afraid of, the outcome if I were to fail to take it. Because then on this turn, I would have had to go and face whatever the fuck they spawned. After positioning my dudes in an all-out attack and leaving them all like super vulnerable, and then for them to like counter move me and then pick off all my dudes that I'd set in just attack positions. You can hear me twice? You can hear me twice. How's that possible? Who's saying so? Aiden. Well, Aiden... Oh, you watched it? Well, I didn't know it was gonna be 3 gun tanks and 5 fish eyes. It could have been like 8 GM strikers or some bullshit. The gun tank 2s can deal like a ton of damage at range 2. Testing, testing. Is that better? Is anybody else hearing an echo? Aside from Aiden? Aiden's often full of bullshit. But can their range 2 weapon shoot in the air? Like I don't know these things. I am almost playing this game blind. The amount of knowledge I know about this game is from the little I played through the Let's Play. Okay. Wait, well, you can't compare, like, a gun tank 2 to a Hirderboo. It's not just like... It's not just, like, their damage potential or anything. It's just, like... It's more... I'm more afraid of what target they can pick off, like, with the range and damage they have available to them. That's what's scary. Like, if I leave aces in a vulnerable position, they will, like, beeline it, and then, like, destroy like a critical part of my, like offensive formation or something. Well, regular gun tanks don't have close range potential. The gun tank 2s do. The gun tank 2s can still do a lot of damage at, like, adjacent range. But if anybody else is experiencing echo, speak up. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go with this. So, like, what did I do? I almost want to, like, start this turn over because I can't remember what the hell I was doing. I think I did space, right? We're, like, in the middle of turn 22. You are? Like, wait, where's the echo coming from? I do this. If I do that. Is that better? Might have those open. Two windows. Two of what? Oh, maybe. Maybe that's what's going on. I'm not wearing headsets. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. That's it. I had this window open. I'll close this. That's what it was. What's this? Guess what it was? YouTube. It was YouTube. Fucking YouTube. It's supposed to, like, have the preview stream open, like, muted. But not today. Reason to ditch YouTube. Okay. Sorry, so have we... Is everything sane now? Are we cool? Let me figure out what it was that I was doing. What's this? Azugak. I was deciding what to do with that. I got a bunch of Atsams here. And Goof C's. I think I moved my other Goof C's that I spawned in Solomon. New York is 69, YOLO. I have research to do. I've already researched the aces. That's the other thing I need to really think about. With Char and Makuve, I'm currently researching Char and Makuve's ace suits. And if I'm gonna, like, put them on the ace suits from New York, it would require 2 turns of them to sit there. So I gotta, like, consider if I want to leave them to sit there for 2 turns, and I don't think I am. I think I'm gonna have the ace suits delivered to them en route to the battle. Because I need their, like, I need their commander ability. I still have to research Dons. I don't need to research them yet. Suck to it. Okay. I don't really need to research them yet. Have I done the money thing? To do this. Can't get any more funding? It's weird. Why can I not? Have I already... So I already did it. 5 turns before? Really? That's motivational. Okay. Did all this. Did these. I moved Conskin. I have... Okay, so space is done. Yeah, I even did the HOV drop, right? Yes. Okay. So I think we need to do this first. I need to figure out how many guys, how close I am gonna get to New York this turn. I need to get to New York. I want to get something into New York, at least by, like, it's turn 22 now, like turn 24 in 2 turns. I could do that probably with the Fat Uncles. I was gonna make sure that they don't move in to defend this rear side, but I keep pressure in the front too. I wonder if, like, they'll get aggroed if I put them too close to the rear opening, so they'll, like, come in wide or something. I'm just, like, sure. We need to do that, and then afterwards we are probably gonna see what's left out here in Europe. I need to see what forces I can I need to bring to New York after I, like, set all the suits that I have here to their, like, and, you know, mobilize them forward California base, and then see what I have left over here to play with. So from the looks of it, it won't have to be much because they're not. Yeah, they're staying really what's that word? Docile or doctile? They're not. They're not being aggroed at all. The only this is my thorn on the side here. In Spain, we got a squadron of core boosters out here that's blockading my transport line. Although now I can like transport directly from New York or from Odessa to New York without having to cross this. It would be nice to be able to take control over the this would be the Atlantic. Or no, this is the Atlantic. Yeah, this is the Atlantic. Docile. Oh, it's Conskin, Aiden. The sneaky spaceship. Yeah, they're gonna keep harassing us from Belfast. That is a given. But in my Let's Play, they were spawning from here and from India, and they kept like sending tons of big trades out this way. And whatever's. Alright, anyway, so. In New York, currently I have 3 Yak guys, 3 gun tank 2s that I have captured. Fuck ton of Zaku 2Cs, which I might liquidate into just raw resources to produce the next line of suits. The Zaku 2Cs are completely outdated now. They like waddle around on the ground. They can't move very far on ground terrain unless it's like completely flat. So like, the only use I'm gonna get out of Zaku 2Cs is just fodder and maybe Dodai, but like even on Dodai, they're not even accurate against air units. I still got Charizard Zaku 2C, which I might throw them in for now. A bunch of Zaku 2Fs, which aren't much better than the Cs. The Fs can maneuver in the forests. Js are great, but I don't have too many. I think I lost a bunch. The S's are great. Still got Rambarel's old Zaku 1. I want to throw him in a goof, but like... Why a goof, right? I mean, we all know Rambarel on his goof, but like, why not on like a goof custom? Once we get that, or like... Goof flight type. We only got 6 Zaku cannon. We only got 2 Dops. We got a bunch of Dodai. It looks like a lot, but it's actually not enough, I don't think. We still got the 3 Hitterboos here. A Don Escargot. Oh, 6 Hitterboo. 3 I put in the Fat Uncle. And a bunch of Fisha. Mozilla Top, Mozilla Base, and the Lukens. Yeah, or an Ifrit. Hell yeah. Remember on an Ifrit. Wait, did I like put all the aces in their suits? I don't think I did. No, I don't. No, I didn't, because I would have put like Akahana. Akahana's getting Yakai. And I have Holbein, who I think I'm gonna like keep alive. Like Holbein, you need to write off if you want the Zagok. But like, do I really need a Zagok? Wouldn't he like better serve as like an ace? I'm not like sure, but like the Zagok is like this like one-off suit, not like the Herderboo, which you can like has lots of multiple like versatile uses. I'm pretty sure the Zagok like only shoot like air units or something weird. I'm not sure if you get the exam custom. You probably have to lose, what's his face? Nimbus. For it. Hey, Concho Bar. Wazapinator. Rambarel's oh, this guy. Werner Holbein. Well, he's an anime. But I think by the time we get to Zagok, like the Federation would have like already changed their strategy from Deprog air bombing to something else because they're currently researching mobile suits, and while they don't have mobile suits, they're just going full Air Force to counter our walking robots. Let's put Holbein in this other guy, and I don't know this other. The last guy I guess is just gonna not be piloted. Steiner. Well, what should I put the Alright, so I got the three. I got Epoli, Roberto, and Adamski, who are all like long range specialists in the gun tank twos. I'm not gonna put anybody in the Zakutu Cs. I guess I'll throw Sharp back in this. Or like someone else right now. Like, what's better, this? The Zaku 2C. 90-27-7. Or just a straight up Zaku 2S. I guess the Zaku 2S. The Zaku 2S has more hit points. But I'm pretty sure Char's Zaku has more damage potential. Not 16 times 5. 16 times 6. But this is with the bazooka version. What with the machine gun version? 6 times 12. This Heat Hawk does more damage. 28 times 2. Char's only deal 25, I think. Yeah. Maybe I'm just better off putting Char in a Zaku 2S. Nimbus is freaking badass. He's got like way melee and he's like crazy tough. Strange how I have to produce A suits. Why is that strange? Don't you gotta build it somewhere? Let's just put Char in this unpainted Zaku 2S. It's better. And then Boone, what do you do? Oh, you're a water man. You're Aqua dude. So come out of there. And you get your rat guy. You're a water man. He's actually a mobile armor water man. He's probably better off in like a fisheye, but the fisheye is literally water only. Customize it on their own. Is that how it works? Well, you can only get the A suits after you've researched the original or the base. So you research the Zaku 2S, and then the game goes, alright, we can turn the Zaku 2S and make one for Char. No, that's not how it works in this game. Char doesn't go and customize his own suit. I like it this way better. I don't know, it makes more sense to me this way. I feel like in that Axis 5 game, you could just do too much. Like, there's very few restrictions in that game. Which I think is why people like it, but I don't know. I feel like a game requires restrictions for it to be a game. Otherwise, you're just playing you're just playing with blocks. Okay. Who gets Zaku? Top? Top can totally get Zaku. Steiner? But I would rather have Steiner be more mobile. Zaku, it's still a Zaku 2C type, so its mobility is still shit. Yeah. I like the single units thing too. I still have, what's her face? Shima too, but Shima is a shooter. Shima is a shooter. How does she feel about Shima being on a tank? He's B in tank. Anybody else? Oh, well, Ram Morel is good on a tank, but he's a melee specialist. I'm gonna give him a goof later. I think we already checked who can go on tanks, and we already drew the guys that can tank on a tank. The Zakutusi, it's still Shower's custom, but it's like, it's still a C-type. The only reason Char was okay on it is because he has that mobility trait that lets him move extra spaces, which made up for the fact that his suit is crazy slow on the ground. Like I could put Shima on a gun cannon or a Zaku cannon. If Steiner the Zakutu-S. Just give Shima like a mortar roll. Let her command like a team of mortar Zaku cannon. Especially since she's a commander. Have Steiner command a squad of like frontal ground units. Something. But since Shima has a bubble, I can get her to command like a flight of Dodais with Zaku cannon on top. Alright, so like let's put Shima in some Zaku cannon. So if I put her on this like 30 fatigue one, would it cancel out because reasons? Yes, okay. And so we'll put Steiner in the Zakutuse or Zakutu-S, and give this. So with the bazooka, it's got 6 movement. Might switch the Mozilla top back to the original. Is it too early to do that? I feel like I still need the anti-air firepower. Oh shit, why don't I put Shima in a gun tank too? That sounds wiser. 140%. Yeah, you know what, that's probably better because I can't get her to fully use her abilities on a Zaku tank. What's a Dempsey like? A Dempsey D5s 40s. You're all actually kind of decent. Let's just take a Dembski out of this. Oh wait. Yeah. In tank. I'm gonna take alright, so I'm gonna take a Dembski out of this. Put Shima in this. It's kind of weird seeing Shima on a tank. Alright, and I'll put a Dempsey back in the Herderb. Yes. Sweet. Of these 3 herd herbs that's not piloted. Would Shima be good on an ag guy? I mean, Shima would be good on a lot of things. Shima would benefit on an ag guy because I believe an ag guy had good limit percent. 142. I kind of crippled it by giving it mass production upgrades. Gun Tank 2 is coming out. Their default designs. Technically don't have a whole lot here. I feel like she's better off with things that has guns because she's a shooter. Her trait, her second trait is Jukitsukai, which is like means gun user. Okay, so what was I say? Oh right, I still got top and remember, I guess remember I'll get back on his own suit. Even though it's not good. I would love to throw him in a Zakuto S2. Maybe that's better. Who's higher rank? Steiner or Rambarao? Steiner is a Chewy. I think they're the same. Chewy, they're the same. Oh. We got Makube too. Makube the Chusa. Decisions. Fucking decisions. Are these like other randos? We'll just give Rambarao back his suit. Top. Let's throw top in a Zakuto-J. Andy. We'll put Dell in a Zakuto-J too. Andy is a sensor man. What's got sensors? A herd herb? I mean, I could put Andy in a herd herb, I think. Oh no, he's B in tank. Can it scan? No. Zaku cannons can scan. It's time to just like throw random dudes in random shit. I believe the Zakuto-J didn't have a whole lot of like, yeah, only 117%. Andy's two eyes are all crippled. Andy's slightly better than that. I could put Andy in a Zakuto-J. Or in Char Zaku. I also have left. You know, who the... Why not? Because he won't be able to keep up with Steiner. I do have to put him in a Zakuto-C then. Or the J with the C-type. J has decent damage potential too for experience points. And then I got Makube, Cult, and these guys are gonna be the Atsam pilots. Well, no, that just leaves Makube. Makube, I just need him somewhere because he has the biggest commander being a Chusa. He's a colonel, or he's a Like a lieutenant colonel. It's weird seeing Shima on the ground at all. Yeah, well, it's weird seeing a lot of these people in... Most of these people on the ground. I try to, like, keep it to lore. Almost as, like, a house rule. You know, sometimes they just end up being on the ground. Because to take Odessa, you need Shima. Because she's the only one on close enough to the Odessa drop-off point. She's one of the aces that you can drop. And you just kind of need her. Along with the Cyclops team and the Black Tri-Stars. To take it on by the end of turn 2. Can Makube fly planes? Sort of. I might put Makube in that special dot. Gihren piloting a Dodai for sure. I think bringing Gihren down on the ground is completely legit strategy. But you know, I'm not doing it just because, well, like lore sort of house rules. Gihren needs to be on a capital ship. We're looking for a suit for Makube. Just for the time being. I suppose I'll put him in Ozaku. Oh, dude, it's Makube though. I'll put him in the dop. Here. But now, in order to get him onto his goof, I would have to park this dop in a Fat Uncle. I can't Dodai it. And he could, like, very well die again. Being on a dop. What's the limit on the dop? 150. 22 mobility. Do it. Go. Makube's on the dot. Okay. And then the other guys are gonna go on the ATSAMs. I'm gonna have to figure out how to what ATSAMs to transport later. I'm gonna bring like Cult and I got 5 ATSAM, I think. I feel I want to keep Cassilia over in Odessa just because, again, lore. Along with Genius because, again, lore. I feel like that's where they were. Cold can totally come over here because Shima's over here. MS in Menace of Axis. Really? What they can pilot? What? Makube couldn't get on a mobile suit? Why? But he was on the Gan. Alright, so we got our aces in there. We figured that out. Now we need to figure out how to move our dudes. This is where it's gonna get tricky. I have to, like, really min-max my movement. And figure out what I want to build to continue my, like, what is that called? When you're using mechanized units to move. It's not exactly, it's sort of the same thing, except my mechanized unit is a flyer Fat Uncle. It's like I guess a blitzkrieg of sorts. So we need to figure out, I have 2 Fat Uncles. I got one outside, and I have one in here that's already got Herder Boos in it, which I could take out if I want to. Replace with something else. But first things first, though. These Zaku Cannon, you're getting dops on them. Or they're getting Dodai'd. That's important. It's our first order of business. It's a pain in the ass. Die. Get in. Die. Get in. Die. So I should have 6. 1, 2, 6, right? Yeah. And they can go somewhere. Suppose we'll move these first. So I do want to be careful though that no gun tanks can reach it. But I'm like, also have to, so they can move 7, right? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, just barely. Here. Good. Other flight of cannon. Might have to go here. If I put them here, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7. They won't be able to reach California base. But that is considering if I want to like park my Dodai Zaku cannon here and here, which is super risky. So it might have to be 3 turns because this is a little too close to be parking my dudes. Unless I can sort of, I won't even be able to zone. Because even if I put dudes here, like, tanks can shoot over it. So whatever, we'll put them. Oh yeah, I'll put them here for now. See how they act. I can sort of zone this off, maybe. I can even like maybe Monosky. How far can my bad uncles go? Yeah, it's definitely Monoskyable. Then we got like all these like other random guys here. Akos. Akos is here. Akos will be able to reach California base. Put him here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put him here. Yeah. Here. Unless I can use them some like this turn somewhere. No? Yeah, no. Yeah, whatever. Unless I can use the Dodai. Wait. He's got Dodai that I might want to use for thing. This is the other half of the Cyclops team here. They're on Zakutu J. Dodai. We got broken Zaku cannons here. See, we got 3 Zakutu J's here that needs transport. That sort of can be provided by their Dodai. Because I got a good feeling the Cyclops team I'm going to use on the ground this time. Need their feet on the ground to hold California base. Like, I explained the strategy before, but I want to come in from this side, the west. Our main objective to capture is this. They have some things defending it right now. There'll be more by next turn, I'm sure. but their primary defense is focused on east. They don't have a lot of defenders defending the Pacific Ocean side. So we go in, we land, get our guys on the ground, and just surround this. We have to destroy their gun emplacements, because their gun emplacements, although they're not damaging, they're zoning. We need to take them out quickly, and then make sure that we zone out anybody that could get in range to defend the center, so that we will be able to like eliminate the center units and then get on it at our leisure. But then we'll have to make a defense like immediately after, because they're gonna be coming in. They're gonna collapse their outside defense in the east, and then they're just gonna like fly over all these mountains and just gonna start bombing the shit out of us. We will, like, their gun tanks would have to traverse all this mountain, so we will have a few turns. But in the combat phase, they get 5 turns to move. So it's only gonna give us like a turn worth of leeway until the gun tanks will be in range to bomb us. But I'm hoping by that time we'll have answers to the bombers, like Goose or something, or to the gun tanks. Both east and west. I don't think I have that luxury. That's what's gonna end up happening though, I think. If it's looking good to do that. Because once I enter California Base, I'm pretty sure all these guys are gonna recede back into it to defend. Which will let me just spawn more units from New York, and then just go straight from the east. But if the force that they recede back in is like crazily amassed on the east side still, and then I just like throw guys from the east piecemeal, they could just turn around and kill them, while still having units to move forward to the west. So we'll see how the pieces fall. So what was I saying? So I wanted to move you guys here. I think the Zaku tanks are good to move. I can like even move them like here and then like shoot them. Now you know what? I'm gonna save their ammo. The Zaku tanks don't have a lot of ammo until they need to replenish. So we got these Zaku cannon. I might put. Isn't there like a? Oh no. Mine's all the way up there. So now Chicago's emptied. I might pull these Pertubu back into it and just give them a turn to shoot, and also repair. Have them go back here, shoot something. You know what? Oh, yeah, wait. Scan first. There we go. Want that ground Gundam scanned? No. Take these back. Like, I really wish I could have like scanned this Gundam, because I would have like totally laid into him with artillery. I think I might still do it. Or would the gun tanks be a better target? Yeah, you know what, the gun tanks, because ground Gundam's got shields. Well, speaking of scanning though, like I do have look guns. I might just like sacrifice a look gun. I think I was saying something like that. Like, just have him go out there and just scan and blow up. You'll even be able to like act as a zoner of sorts by putting him here. I'm gonna put like the most exhausted, not feeling like it look gun. Like this guy, 38 morale. Well, you got a frown on your face. You think I'm gonna lose the war? I think you think we're gonna lose the war. So go out there. But I wasn't. I didn't. No. You're dead. Oh, you still couldn't even... Oh, you son of a bitch. You still couldn't even scan the ground Gundam. But we got the tanks. We... Oh. These motherfuckers races. We got Bates and a gun cannon. He ends up being in like a GM custom or something, right? I think he's the... Oh, wait. Isn't he the guy that like gets killed? Was it? No, he was on the Power GM. Then he died. I don't know who these guys are. This guy's from the Blue Destiny game. And then there's this rando guy. Alright, what else? So these gun cannons need to also go somewhere. You know what? I should put some of these gun tank 2s on the Dodai instead of all the Zaku cannon. That was a mistake. Was indeed a mistake. It could still be rectified. Sort of. How far can they move? I don't think they can move very far. They can't reach this. Maybe they can. No, they can't. I could throw 2 in the remaining space on the Fat Uncle. Here. And I still have a Fat Uncle outside, which I can throw something into. Where's Char again? Char's on a Zakudu S. Yes. That's Steiner. Char, you get a bazooka. For sure. But I think that's gonna hurt his mobility. A little bit. It's okay. You do more damage. Steiner, what about you? Steiner, you get a bazooka. It says I can get a nut. Oh wait, the Dodais I haven't taken them off yet. Oh no, I still have a bunch. I still have a whole ton. Okay, good. Never mind. She still had a whole ton. I was panicking for nothing. Yeah, Char is, but Char is on a Zakutu S. But he'll get his custom Zakutu S maybe like in another stream. Alright, so we got those guys on Dodai. What else can we throw on Dodai? Rambarel. Well, these Zakutu Js. Even. Still got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got this like weird number. I got 5. Let's take off the Zakutu Js. Or the, Man, I'm dyslexic. It's like the, on tank 2s. Get him up here like. Or you know what? Even if you're like to give. What is this? Yeah, she can rally, but kind of want them to have that. Doesn't would it matter? Maybe. Put him up here. Because Shima gets her bubble. This. Or who else can I put on Dodai? I see the Zaku to Jace, but no one is on Char Zaku. Is that a problem? Maybe we'll bring it anyway, just as like a spare. The Ek guys would actually make good Dodai riders. To be perfectly honest. Put these on Dodai. Then they could jump off their Dodai and get into the water if they want to. Right, so we'll take off. Give the At guys. We'll clear them for takeoff. Here they go. Boom. Or even. Let's get them as far as we can get them. Alright, Isha and Garcia. So we got space on here. Which I can use for like Steiner and Rambarao. Yes. Zakutu Jays, I might have them go on foot. Maybe except Andy, because the rest of his Cyclops team guys are on Dodai as well, you know, aside from Steiner. Let's get Rambarao. This works. I'm just afraid of like putting Rambarao as well as Char on Fat Uncles because it'll make it harder for them to switch off to their respective suits that I want them on once I can get it over to them. With Char, you know, and his Zakutu S and Rambarao and a goof. It's not like it won't be like a Rambarao custom goof, unfortunately. They don't have that in this game. Goof is definitely better than his Zaku one that he's currently riding now. Would I say Steiner? Steiner is in football S, which is somewhat. So they're going. They're gonna go. Put him like here and then Minoski. We should put it here. So, range 2 Minoski. Oh wait. That's actually pretty good. Yes. Okay. Looks like we had a bunch of like 2Js here. Yeah, the Cyclops theme and Andy. Make a theme song. Or like a jingle. It's the Cyclops team and Andy. Do 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 do. Alright, and then Char is actually going to get in this fat uncle. And he's gonna commandeer it. So that it'll go faster. Alright, and then we got a bunch of herder boo. I can use transport, so that's gonna go here. Yeah, they're sort of crippled fat uncle. This one is my default fat uncle, but the other ones I seem to have forgotten to upgrade it all the way. Like I gave it the mass production upgrade, having forgotten to put. Like these are you got 2 default guys? I apparently have 2 default guys. The ones that are coming in are like crazy crippled. That's why this one blew up. I'm gonna build. See these. I forgot to put points into movement. I do this a lot. I had the luxury to like reset it last time, but it's a little too late for that now. But the next line of fat uncles I build can be upgraded, so I'm gonna do that this turn. I'm gonna build some fat uncles, and I'm gonna give it speed upgrades. What is like Makube's commanding ability? Not high yet. It's not high compared to some other commanders we have, but he'll end up being a pretty good commander by like level 10. I'm hoping he'll reach during this battle, during this conflict here. The Dawn Escargot can go somewhere. What's the Dawn Escargot's Minoski range? Not very high. But it will be enough to cover some of these guys. What's the Minoski field looking like now? Well, that's pretty good. 20%. Yeah, Makube is directing battle via personal fighter aircraft. That's exactly what he's doing. Isn't that kind of cool? I think it's kind of cool. I can totally see Makube flying a fighter plane. Like, doesn't it even have, like, the helmet for it? Like, wasn't his helmet, like, sort of fighter-like, maybe? I don't remember. Like, I remember it looking like, sort of like what Garma was wearing. Could even put him in this Dawn Escargot. What's the Dawn Escargot's 140? Now the Duff is better. That was 150. But I am going to deploy the Dawn Escargot regardless because it's got Minoski abilities. Where to put it? I guess, That's what I want to see also. What is Makube's? Can't see from here. We'll be able to see from here. Yeah, see, Makube's got a decent bubble. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna put Makube with the Donetsk Go. Maybe... settle to, but not really close enough. Here. But he won't be able to encompass, like, these guys. I want those guys to be sharing Kube's bubble, so... hopefully you don't get shot down like you did in your HLV. That was funny. I will put you... it has to be here, because I... no. Yes. Yes. Go. Alright, and then... I'm gonna put him with the Donetsk Go. Or I, like, even have the chance to forget, I'm gonna put the Donetsk Go in front of Makube. Now Makube gets this nice little bubble. I guess I could put him up here. Damn. I didn't need all this bubble, but oh well. But then he won't be covering the herd herbs. I guess that's kind of good. But herd herbs is led by, isn't there a commander? Born. Born is defense strategist. Okay. Yeah, we had to reconstruct Makube from the eggshells pieces that was the HLV. It was trying to rally troops out of by threatening them with nukes. We got two DOPs that are gonna get information with Makube. Here we go, it's got two wingmen. So then it's gonna go pinpointing and like, I don't know, scanning or whatever the fuck it does. We're taking point. Need pointing. We do have Cyclops guys that could just keep going up. They could take the vanguard position up here, like, or we can keep them together. This gun tank is scary. We don't have Minoski cover over here, so I suppose I'll keep them out of harm's way. These are mounted, right? Yes. The gun tank 2s, or the gun tanks, suck at moving. And anywhere else. Gun cannons, though. No. Oh, they suck at moving too. Really? They're good in the desert. This is fascinating. Man, they can like hit anywhere. They're like a Metal Gear. Aside from the water, they're good at shooting everything. Alright, so well, the Cyclops team could be like... here. That's fine. And then we got these like Zaku cannon that's hyper crippled. I don't know what to do with. I suppose they'll be getting a fat uncle. So in the meantime, I suppose we can move them as far as they can go. Keep them around to shoot at something. Yeah, we'll just gonna get them to go. I can put them on a supply line, though. I could get them more ammo. How about the ammo can be received in the Fat Uncle once the, once that comes around. So I'll put them up here. Okay. We have these Zaku's being meat shields. We have this though. 3 Zaku 2Js here that can't be picked up. What's that military word for picking dudes up? Evac, I guess. We do have 2 Dodai still left. Andy could get one. I'm gonna get Andy. Not Dodai. And I've got Top and Dell here. Maybe we'll put Sharzaku on a Dodai. Just have it just be like a glorified fighter plane. Desert Zakus are currently in the desert right now. Or maybe I'll just keep these Dodai around because we might need them. Nah, you know I don't need them because I'll get Fat Uncles. Top and Dell. It's funny they don't get like team bonus. Yeah, you wouldn't have thought, right? Okay. No, you know what? We're just gonna put like a random Baku the J on Dodai. You're gonna take it. I have another space here. The dude. Luckily the Jays can't reach though. Alright, so the Dell and Top. I'm going to switch their weapon. Oh, this random guy. Can't do it this way. One at a time. Bullshit. Give them... And the machine guns aren't dealing any damage. 6 damage 8 times. But they get missile pods and crackers. Suppose that's what makes up for it. Along with their Type B setup. Type B setup isn't very dodgy. We'll go Type B because Type B has mountain striking abilities. Type B. Okay. I tell them to go on foot. How far can they go? Not very far again, because it's all clogged up here. That could be bad. I could pull back some of these guys back, or I could have Dop meet up with these 3 Zakuzu-J. And again, they could be picked up by Fat Uncle later. We'll have one more space here though. I might put Sharzaku on there. Alright, yeah. Just go here. Go as far as you can. Don't die. You 3 Zakuja. Double tap. Now you have a team. We will put the rando Zakuja in the front. Tom and down. Well, amphibious suits are great, except they got tons of, like, depth charge dropping, what are these called? Escarg, Dawn Escargots, and copper bombing depth rods. I'm gonna skip the whole amphibious phase by just raining them directly on the ground. But I do have 3 Akai. Like, if I don't need to fight these, I'm not gonna fight these. By just completely ignoring the water, I don't have to fight these. But I do have some Akai to take these flags, or the nodes if I need to. And it looks like I would need to. I want to connect the dots. Like, I would need to collect one of these at least to activate this one once I capture that. Which I feel like is important. Or get this one to at least have this one activate once I capture, or, you know, this one or the one in the north. That's what the Ant guys are probably going to do. Have them capture that. But then these will be harassed by these, what are those are? The fisheye. But the amphibious suits are coming, just not yet. We got Zigox now. And we can be producing commander type Zigox. The Gogs are a little too expensive. I would love to build some Gogs, but the Gogs are too expensive. And it looks like the Gogs are like for Arctic warfare, at least in this game. Oops, did not mean to come out here. I could show you here. The Gog has good synergies with Arctic warfare. Gog. They suck on the ground. Well, no, actually, no, they're good on the ground. But they're only good on, like, flat ground. But they have max bonus in hitting in cold climates. And the water, obviously. But they're not very good at, like, ground combat. At least the Ant guys can shoot in the air some. The Gog can't. No, actually, I guess they all share all amphibious share the same kind of, like, combat circle on the graph, on the circle graph. Except the Gog sucks at moving on the ground too. It can hit things on the ground, but it sucks at moving in it. And it's slow. It just has lots of armor. So what else? Yeah, so we can just deploy this unmanned into, I suppose, it's Fat Uncle. It will be in there as Char's backup suit. What else? I got the Mozilla top and Mozilla base. I might leave here. What else is over here? I got 2 Mozilla attack tanks over here. Yeah, that's basically it. Then I got these fisheye, which I suppose I can deploy, like, I can sort of use them as zoners out here. Some, at least. Maybe I'll throw some in a Fat Uncle for waterness. Like this. Just to raid them out in zoning formation. Like that. might leave some as backup. Or like, yeah, like to drop into the water out here if I can throw them in Fat Uncles. Can I put them in Fat Uncles? I'm not exactly sure. And these two look guns. I guess I can deploy these look guns too. Out here. And I might have them splurge Monosky. Let's just deploy them one at a time. I can put one up here. One over here. That. Can I Monosky you? Nope. Do that now. Monosky with you. Oh, it's... Oh, the Monosky's only range 1. I thought it was range 2. It's fine. I think. It's not giving top the cover I was hoping I could give her, but I can Monosky with this. It's because... Okay, and the other Zakus I have here I might liquidate into money depending on how much I'll end up needing. Missoula top and the Missoula base. I suppose I'll just leave them separate like this and let them protect California base. Have them as defenders. I might leave some of these Zaku Fs as defenders too. That's these guys out here. So that's good. Where's my Missoula dot? It's somewhere. They're together. Just to be doubly sure. I'm not going anywhere near Havana. That might aggro Jaburo. They're kind of trickling in the whatchamacallits. Big trays full of things. But I don't want them to be. I want it to stay like at that trickling pace. I don't want them to like all of a sudden splurge and give me like a waterfall of big trays. That'd be bad. Alright, so now we need to figure out zoners. We have 2 Zakus here. One can move. You're gonna die, so go ahead and gloriously die. You... What is you? You come up here. How far can you go? Not very far. What else do I have here? How far can you go? Very far. Missoula attack tanks, I feel, are like more valuable than these Zaku ones. Missoula attack tanks can do things. I want something zoning down here. Can you run? Run, you can. You should run... here. There's like a cluster of Zaku ones here. Can I move you? I feel like I should move you somewhere. This is zoning, this is zoning. There's a zone line here. I pull you back. Be like... Yeah, you can actually pull back. They only have this one gun tank that could be thought of as being dangerous if they were to, like, come in through. So we'll just, like... back here. Well, I suppose the rest of you can move then. Start migrating toward the north to act as like a crawling zoner. So next turn, I'll need to zone out Canada away from them. So I'll like use the Zaku to zone down here. So like go here or something. You guys are there. As well as you. Two Zaku, two Bs. I suppose you guys are here. And I got these Mozilla attack tanks that are up here. Got this Zaku 2C. These two bombers can potentially circle around to hit my frontal section, but should be okay. Just two bombers shouldn't be too much of a threat, especially since I have some Minoski cover, not a lot. Some. These Zaku cannon are vulnerable. Suppose I should put one here. Right now. Can you guys? Nope. One. They got 1, 3. Yeah, they can bomb these guys. That's not good. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. Oh shit! Yeah, these guys are kind of vulnerable. That's kind of. But the Zaku cannon can shoot back. So if they want to shoot my Zaku cannon, they'll have to take artillery fire back. So that's the only way to think positively there. What is you? You're some random guy. Go up here. Okay. And once this eggshell blows up, we can even use them as zoners. Okay. And this is done. Alright. So what do we build in California? Or what do we build for California Base? Here in New York. The, Fat Uncles definitely. We need to build... How many? How many guys needs a ride? These guys... Top end them, so this is another Fat Uncle. I think minimum 3? Especially for the units that we'll be building next turn. I'm gonna mass produce goofs this turn. Some in New York for Rambarel's immediate use, along with maybe some of his compadres. And then we're gonna build maybe in space and also in Odessa. I also want to mass produce Fat Uncles too, the good ones. So I need at least 3 here. So let's do that. Oh, we can be building gals also. But gals take 2 turns to build, and they're crazy expensive. 3,200 resources is not cheap. We may be we may have to resort to gals once if the California base battle like starts bogging down. Yeah, 3 at least, right? More Dodai wouldn't hurt either. Okay. Let's look at what else we can build. We got Garmas. Garma, Zakutu FS. Maybe Garma will come back next turn. Maybe we can get Garma back into the fight. Have his mobile suit ready. And like even if it becomes like hard for me to reunite Garma with his suit, anyone can use it. Yeah, Garma's suit is not bad at all because it's got machine guns and head Vulcans. Yeah, and I can upgrade it too. You know, let's do that. Do it. All right, and then maybe the rest will be goofs. Goof flight types, or the experimental flight goofs. Isn't a bad choice either. They're not that pricey. But being able to fly to shoot down air units is definitely a plus. What about, can goofs shoot at air? I don't think they can. No. Okay, I should go with my original plan and just mass produce regular goofs. Because the goofs have shields. That's a big thing. The goofs will be our first shield suits that we'll have on the ground. Well, maybe aside from the prototype goof, but that's kind of like a unique suit. This will be the first suit we'll be able to mass produce. That'll be wielding shields. They can block bombs. They can block mortars. Just means longevity for the set that they're in. We got Ziggoks too, but these are like the lame Ziggoks. These aren't the Ziggoks that we know and love from the series. These fire like bullets or some shit. But their melee is impressive. The claws. 45 damage twice and 80% accuracy. Hand Vulcans, like what the fuck are those? So they're using like sort of like goof technology. Frontline. Yeah, they would. Because then they'd just be like giant flying walls. But I'm not going to produce any more Goofsies. That's enough. And they're like crazy expensive now since I upgraded them. Oh, you know, we got Dylan Zaku too. Right now, I'm just gonna go and just build the rest of this with Goofs. And I'm not gonna give them mass production upgrades because mass production upgrades sort of hurt the ace limit. Yes. You know, I think we're going to continue to build, so I am going to take... Did I already do it? I might have. Hope I did. I didn't. Alright, I'm going to take resources. I'm going to take people's couches. I will take your couches. Sofas. And all. My people are still happy. They don't need couches. I did build the Garma suit. Makuve needs the goof too, because Makuve especially, since he's a shield user. Okay, so I still have money to play with. But for the time being, I think our New York what's it? Unit placement is finished. I just need to figure out how much more money I'm going to spend on producing even more goofs and fat uncles. But now we can do Europe, and we need to deal with this. How do we deal with this? These guys can also drop bombs at range 1, but their most scariest weapon is the range 2 mega particle cannons that they got. That our flyers here are vulnerable, especially since they lost half their hit points exploding out of their fat uncle. We have Cuspin and Koseta here that can go back, and Cuspin has commander ability. Pick your guy, yeah, finally. Let's give Gama a big Zam. Well, that could be said about every ace. Char, I'll just give him a big Zam. Remember, I'll just give him a big Zam. Dozel? Yeah, just give him a big Zam. Cecilia, big Zam. Alright, we do have Minuski out in the ocean here. What is this? Assad. Yeah, they're not in range to engage those guys. I'm not sure then if I'm going to pull them back. I might just have them continue heading west. Also, I might mountains out here. I might get like one of my Zakuto Fs over here. Capture where this is St. John's. And shit, we need to build like a cheapo, some kind of maybe even a fisheye. Or like some kind of amphibious suit, water suit to take like yeah, it had to be an amphibious suit to take like these like Iceland and shit. Should just build like one Zaku Marine to do that. Like take these two places. But no, that's not what we're here for. We are here for nice scan. We have one scanner, Zaku Cannon. Alright, we got the top unit. We got a Zaku tank. We're standing on Madrid. But attacking from Madrid, if we do that, we'll be taking bombs. And our cannons, the Zaku cannon won't be able to use his cannon at adjacent range. Nor our Zaku tank. So how do we want to do this? The missile attack will be able to shoot up though. The missile attack, it might be better if they divide into plane mode. Ah no, because then they'll just get shot down by particle beams. It'd be better if they just shoot from the ground. Like I could put Val with, this is probably a legit move here. This. Volosnikiv. Here with this tank. What are you? How far can Volosnikiv move? Far enough. The two here or here or something? Well, no, it has to be here. It'll also be on a supply line, so that won't be bad. Like, you can act as meat shield. Move the Zaku tank back. Put Volosnikiv with the Zaku tank, so at least he'll have like a stack that can tank for him. Shoot. Dimitri. And I would prefer if I can keep the missile attack tank alive, I would prefer to keep him alive, but I don't think of that luxury. If I'm gonna attack this guy, I'll be taking 5 planes worth of bomb damage, and they deal pretty decent damage with their bombs. Or missiles, 12 times 6. It's heavy damage. Where Mrs. Ray lived? I don't know. Is it? Maybe. But didn't the whole, like... Well, maybe that's where she lived, but the whole Mrs. Ray thing in the lore, I think, happened out here in Europe, didn't it? Before the Odessa base thing. Where, like... Emerald, like... met her, found her in like a refugee camp or something. Or no, wasn't it like, wasn't he going to his like former home or something like that? And his like neighbors told him that she's working in like a triage center out somewhere. Didn't all that happen over here? Because it was like before Odessa. And then like in that same set of series, like he went and decided to like attack Odessa on his own, and he thought he destroyed Odessa, and it just being like an outpost. And he got scolded by Bright, and he got sad. Wasn't that whole thing interconnected? And with the look guns and stuff? The look gun guy, they got shot down. Something like that. No, like, we're talking about... I thought we were talking about Mrs. Ray as in, like, Tim Ray's wife. In British Columbia, that's Canada, though. Maybe it was Canada. I mean, like, in the lore, like, the Atlantic Ocean isn't, like, that much of a distance. On Gundam lore. So do we get you to attack? I can't find any more ground units. Oh, yeah. So I have to put the missile attack tank on the front. It's gonna die. Alright, so I put him in the front, I shoot with it. Oh, you know what I could have done? I probably could have set them back one. Had the DOPS move in on Paris, or on, what is this, Madrid. That would have been a smarter move, damn. And I could have even put these two on it too. Had these guys shoot from the rear. I think too late now. I could commit these DOPS to hitting the core boosters, but if they decide to retaliate against the DOPS instead of these guys, we'll like get this entire DOP squadron wiped out because they're half damage. I could get this fresh DOP in the front. With that in the front, absorb some of the damage, but these DOPS, they don't start with a whole lot of hit points to begin with. Might do that anyway, but where to put you? Amaro is from British Columbia? Really? He's Canadian? Who would have thought? He's like way too angsty to be a Canadian, isn't he? Why isn't he more chill? Whoops. Headsets again. My headset's rest on my armrest. My armrest is actually a headset rest. That's why I keep slipping off. Because then, like, I sometimes also use it as an armrest. And it falls off, it makes lots of noise. So I'm sorry for that. What else do I have? This dumb... Let's go. And I also got a fat uncle out here. Nothing else is in range, really. Of this. So we have to deal with... the situation with what we got. So these core boosters are gonna really fuck us. Alright, you know what? I probably should position them front, like up here, because I want to also prevent their escape. These guys are gonna run away. Look this way. Alright, and then Cuspen and Koseru can also come in. Oh. What's their bubble? I'm here. My only discrepancy with this is that we have tutors here. As long as they're not, yes, this isn't too bad. Yeah, they don't have any more core boosters, but you know, who knows? They could be building some. Doesn't say so, right? Though it should say so here. Doesn't. I see. Well, I didn't know. Now I know. Suppose I can put Hamon with Cuspen, because it'll make him feel better. Or Hamon, not Hamon. No, you know, I think he's okay on his own. We're gonna we'll sit in the front just in case, because Cuspen is way more valuable. With these bombers, I suppose they can come back and here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just trying to prevent their escape. Go here. Killing in the front. Killing Hassan. Non-commander. I'm like that board, Paul. Maybe. Okay, Paul has short-term memory. I mean, I get those people. I got short-term memory too. I have like this weird combination of short-term and like long-term memory. What'd I just do? What'd I just do? Shit. Did I... Fuck. Still in range to shoot this. So you need to deploy. Yes, what's here? You don't have... Oh, you do have scanners. No, the scanners are off. Fat Uncle. I sort of want to use the Fat Uncle scanners on the core booster. Not enough of these guys are scanned. I don't know, like, I remember things from, like, way back. Or sometimes it'll just, like, come back to me and stuff. Let's deploy the Zaku tank regardless. We have you guys. Oh, you can scan. I'm gonna miss. You can't come together right now? You can, but is that gonna cost me a turn? Probably. No! I can move. Good. Then go here and shoot this. Alright, that's good. It's Fat Uncle. That's empty. And I am gonna put, like, over here. And I am gonna Minoski this. Yes. Yeah, I might do Silent Hill. I can't really think of like a... I guess aside from Alien Isolation, but no other game like comes to mind that I like really want to play. I don't have any particular game that I really want to play. I'm not into that Five Nights at Freddy's game. That game, I used to watch streams of it, but it like gave me a headache. Constant like, I don't know, like when you're flicking through the cameras. Nah. Oh, you can scan. Gotta scan, dude. Got the Lota. Oh, I got the Lota here. Suddenly I have options. Could put the Lota like here. Then bring the look gun in over here. Could scan that. This. Okay, well, so much for that. This random fat uncle with a Dodai. These are done. Oh, the new one. I have it, but I haven't really played it. Sims is still in this. Like, Sims could be a potential ATSAM pilot. I think Sims would do really well on ATSAM. Because isn't Sims like... Didn't she test pilot some kind of mobile armor? Yeah, she's a mobile armor pilot. She can repair herself. And the ATSAM should have a whole sensor suite. Yeah, dude. It's like a giant onion radar. With guns. The Brabro. Yeah. Yeah, the Outlast games are like... They were interesting to watch, but it's probably not a game that I would like to play. Just because like you're like this like wussy dude. I personally like I think Alien Isolation is like a good balance. You're like this like tough chick, and you can get guns, but like the forces of raiding against you are better than guns. But at least you can still like, at least you can sort of fight back. What do I have here? Right, the Adzams, the Goosies, I got two fat uncles. Two fat uncles that could potentially be just warped to New York with things inside. Oh yeah, you know what? Let's pull back Sims and see if I can get her in an Adzam. I think that sounds like a good idea. Did we do that? Oh, we didn't do this. Oh, let's do this. Oh. What is this? Lagos. Lagos is asses. And alright, so what's safe? I feel like I'm not sure about taking this place. And Jamina. I might be a little too close to Kilimanjaro, as well as whatever this is. Kinshasa. Maybe we'll go all the way down to Ape Town. This is South Africa. We take like Zanzibar, or what is not Zanzibar, Madagascar. Oh, no, Madagascar's way close. Never mind. Yeah, this actually has decent production value. Soma, nah, because I watched the Let's Play of that. It was very Bioshock-like, wasn't it? Especially because it like all took place in the water and stuff. Like Alien Isolation. Like I watched all my like most of those horror game streams from Team 4-Star, but I didn't watch the Alien Isolation one because I had the intention of playing it. It's hard to count. Oh, I can use the. I can use the. Damn it! I can use the analog sticks. I don't even know. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Mecha is closer. You know, we're gonna try for. Maybe it's dependent on like the range of the units inside the base. Like if a unit inside the base can reach the unit, it's like suddenly aggroed. Like what's the movement on a fly manta, for example, or like a fun. Gotta check. Where is it? Fly manta. 6. And funds are 6. Alright, so we should be okay. Fear! Fear's a good one. I played Fear. It was like a way long time ago though, and I don't remember a thing about it, but it was known at the time for having like clever AI. Although I thought at the time the AI did a little too many wacky things. And I wasn't exactly sure if it was scary. Because most of the time you're just fighting like a bunch of SWAT guys, right? Or like Special Forces guys, most of the time. But then, back then Pole Dash had way more cojones than now Pole Dash. Like back then Pole Dash was not afraid of anything. Yeah, and the weird bullet time. But, you know, I gotta get those games first, and I don't think I'm planning to like purchase them unless like I find them like super dirt cheap. Oh, I got Mozilla Tops out here too. You know the Mozilla Tops could potentially shoot at this dumbass go. Well, does he not like it because they're scary, or does he not like it because it doesn't do him, like it doesn't scare him? Take this here. Oh man, it's so much easier to move with the analog. What I've been doing in my life. All they have are like these starter units. Like, hopefully, I'm not starting like World War III here. Oh, you're in range to shoot this. You know what? Why not shoot it? Because they're scary, okay. Well, that's kind of fun, though. I mean, those kind of friends are fun to have, right? I mean, they like the shooters, but they're willing to play the scary games even though they're scary. Like, some people, they just, like, say just nope to scary games, because it's scary. I feel like they're missing out. Like, squeamish people I can understand. Because that just grosses them out and stuff. Like, scary games, you know, with, like, jump scares. I mean, just gotta learn how to enjoy them, I guess. Alright, let's move this Gallop back. I'm gonna do this. Removing the Gallop off the field, even for a turn, feels like a detriment. But I could now take Sims off the Gallop. Twitter. And her new... Shining brand new @Sam, which... Where am I gonna deploy? I could put Sims out in New York. Because lure does not restrict her from doing so. I feel like Cassilia and them should stay on Odessa. So let's put Sims in here. There he goes. And we'll put Colt in the other one. Okay. Cassilia and Genius. And there's one other. Oh, you know what? No, Cassilia, come out. Cassilia, you get the good one. It's slower, but it's more armored. And it probably doesn't have like the penalties. 160. Like the other exams have probably mass production downgrades to its quality. Yeah, 100 PS. So she's Cassilia is better on the default type, the prototype. The Manhunt game was fun. I think was that for the Xbox? This game where you just do these like weird fatalities. Like it was a little cheeky. Like, oh, it's like, you know, they're trying to be controversial and stuff at the time. But I played that with a friend, and we had good fun with that. It was like oddly similar to Splinter Cell, isn't it? The way you play it. The Evil Within didn't look that interesting to me for whatever reason. Like that Psycho something game. Or are they the same game but with different titles? I don't know, Prey. But out of all the things that you guys are suggesting, I think Fear might be most interesting. I remember I liked that game. Like at first I didn't like it, remember? But then like my internet friend, I think it was still back during like Xbox Live days. Wasn't it for Xbox 360? Was it? Maybe. Might have been. He like super recommended to me. Like he like pushed hard. You gotta play this fucking game, man. It's freaking awesome. It's freaking awesome. It's freaking awesome. I played it and I was like, yeah, it was fun. Was it multiplayer maybe? Like maybe there was a bit of that. Like, so I remember playing it, and I also played with my like real life friend too. And the bullet time thing was cool. You got a bunch of goof C's. Air waiting pilots. Can @Sams go into like transports? No. Alright, but let's transport some this way. So Sims and Colt. And maybe this other rando @Sam is going to New York. So I'll leave the two @Sams to defend Odessa. So honestly, I don't want to leave Odessa completely bare boned. And maybe not just Odessa, but just Western Europe in general from skirmishes out of Belfast. Because they'll continue to harass this area, I'm probably sure. Yeah, Silent Hill has to be done. Like, I got people, like, you know, outside our little circle here that we got going, like, suggesting I play Silent Hill 2. Like, the first one. Not 2 as in 2. But 2 is also a thing I could do. I need to get, like, a PlayStation 2 thing going. I got a bunch of PlayStation 2 games I want to play. Especially the Armored Cores. Like, you guys are probably, like, looking to see me play Armored Core. I've just been lazy to set up PlayStation 2 stuff. So Goof sees, do I want to send some to California base? I suppose, and I got 2 coming in from, maybe 3. Did I scrap the other one? I'm gonna scrap the other one. At least 2 are coming from Zum City, or Solomon. I suppose I can send these 4 out. Technically you only need 3. I guess I can do 3 and 3. I should do 3 and 3. Transport. I don't want to like I'm afraid to leave. With this a naked. At least some defenders out there. There's fat uncles though. The fat uncles. What do I do with the fat uncles? And what do I build in Odessa? That's the other question. Well, I played 2. 2 was one of the games where I thought it wasn't scary. Like, it had creepy factor. But it was unlike Resident Evil and its jump scares, but more just like, ooh, this is just the Silent Hill and it's creepy. Be freaked out kind of game. And those didn't really like affect me as much. I personally like the Resident Evil better. Metro Exodus. Oh, I've never heard of that one. Let's send here. This. You in front of the lookouts. There's one more do hit. What's new? Muzzle top and a Zaku cannon. So if I can use the muzzle top to zone, I could also send this out here. Yep, stack. So do that. Send this muzzle top to zone here. I suppose I could do this for the turn. Oregon, I think Oregon's done. Oregon doesn't need to be here either. And we call him, along with his dops. Oh, they can just fit snugly in the dub today with, what's his face? Who's commanding this, right? No, he's not. Do that. Oregon. Oh, Oregon is good on a tank. He's a scam pro. Double day sensors isn't that great. B rank. Alright, got the Desert Rommel out here. And Zaku tanks. You know what? I might take some of these Zaku tanks out here into Western Europe with this fat uncle. Even his missile attack tank. The Desert Rommel can stay in Cairo. Two more Zaku tanks, but I don't want to empty this out of Zaku tanks too much. Okay, send you out here. Put you like here, just in case I choose to deploy them next turn. Alright, So the Yatsams. Oh, they can stack with each other. Shit, go out here. Oh, you know what? You could even shoot this. Not only that, you can scan. You got decent range, right? Range 3, 4. Yeah. All right. Base here. Range 3. Put you on a supply line. Shimanovsky. You're here. Yeah, you can still scan. Do it. Oh, you missed! Oh, I hate down escargot so much. We'll shoot him. Test fire the Yatsam. Hey Martin, yep, got the Yatsam. Alright, so this fat uncle, it's got like a single Dodai in it. That, hey, who knows, maybe these guys can use it. Get back, here. Minoski for you too. So. What else? Goofy might actually be great out here. For shits like these. Act as a tank, so I'm gonna deploy the Goofs. See. Hey, you know what, in here, this Banacle is en route to Spain, so you can jump on board. And then the two fat uncles. What do I do with these two fat uncles? Just send them straight to, New York. Amnesia. Never played it. Like, it was, popular during that time when just horror games in general were popular, and, me being me, I wasn't into popular games, so, like, all the horror game craze I actually wasn't big into, like, what was the Stickman guy? Slender Man and all that, I didn't do any of that. But I hear the game is good. I've seen like a seen like a little bit of it in Cinemassacre, the James and Mike's Monday shows or whatever, where they were playing it and they looked like they enjoyed it. But you're essentially in like a mansion, right? And like weird shit's happening. But yeah, I don't think I'm like huge into horror games where you're helpless. Like, I think the way I enjoy horror games is like, alright, so while I'm like being scared off my wits, can I still compose myself to like be able to put my skills as a gamer to save myself? Like, and usually that involves me being able to shoot something, eliminating threats, stuff like that. But trying to do so under the under duress, like you would in a horror game, is I guess the adrenaline you get is what's fun. You know, you got all this like scary shit and all the zombies and the spooky ghosts jump scaring you, and like from that state of mind, trying to like bring yourself back down. Like, alright, come the fuck down. What do I do? You know, I like doing that. But when you can just run, it's just like your choice of what to do is just obvious. Like, oh, so you have to run and hide. It's like, all right, but I have all these like tools under you know under my command, but that I could put to use. With all this shit happening, like, how do I stop myself from dying? That's what I like, I think. So, like, Alien Isolation looked really interesting to me. Ah, Fan Uncles, what do I do with them? I'm thinking, like, let's say I build the Zigox in here. If I build a Zigox here, and if I put the Fat Uncle in a position that the Zigox will be able to reach after they finish production next turn, I could put them in the Fat Uncles that are already positioned within their range, so that they can board the Fat Uncles, and then the Fat Uncles could jump more spaces. Which might even save me, like, it might be more time efficient than transporting them straight to New York. Because doing that would take 2 turns. But if I do it this way, it'll be like, next turn they finish production, I put them out here, and then they end up like already in the Atlantic Ocean by then, like out here. And then on the next turn after that, this Fat Uncle, if all goes well, should be like out here. So then I could then bump those Zigox in the middle of the Atlantic in that new Fat Uncle, and then the Fat Uncle then can move further out. Then the Fat Uncle should be like here somewhere. So I might technically be same turns. But like, let's say, alright, so I build them next turn. I build them this turn, they come out next turn, I transport them, the game tells me that it'll be done in two turns. Yeah, it should, because it'll technically be 3 turns from now. What I'm thinking will be 2 turns, right? And not only that, I might even be able to deploy them if they do any kind of funny fishy business out of Jebro and deploy like submarines in the Atlantic. I got the Zigox there that could potentially intercept that. Yeah, I get that, shoot to me. I totally get that, yeah. Later stages of Resident Evil is exactly that. It's like, at the start it's way more fun because all you have is a knife and a pistol. But once you get your, like, flamethrower, your submachine gun, your rocket launcher, your I don't know, your customized doohickey of Shotgun Doom, like, all of a sudden the zombies aren't scary anymore. But that's why Alien Isolation I felt looked different. Like, the Alien Isolation, like, your guns are mostly useless. Like, you always have this, like, looming threat of the alien behind you. But while you're avoiding the alien, you also have to deal with, like, stuff in between, like the synths and the humans, right? But while you're doing all that, like, the noise of you shooting the gun will attract the alien to you. Like, there's, like, it looked like, it sounded like there's, like, this really good balance between being able to use firepower and, you know, also having to deal with, and also having to make use of stealth. But yeah, I totally agree. And, like, 15 years ago, Polo Dash would not only just agree, but probably be playing Outcast and stuff. Because 15-year-old Polo Dash, nothing scared him. So that, removing the guns from the equation of horror games would have been like a fresh of breath air, or breath air, fresh air. Well, I need to. Yeah, so let's. I'm really trying to build a lot though. I suppose I should see how many more goofs I can build. And then let's build goofs in Solomon. And I'm going to transport them somehow. So I'm building how many in... I can check from here. New York, I'm building 4 goofs. Let's say I build 8 here. That'll be 12 goofs. But then I'll be out of money. I won't be able to produce anything. Yeah, the forest game? What is the forest game? XCOM XCOM will be a hard game for me to get back into again. It's like way complicated. Like I used to be able to play XCOM, but like I don't think I'll be able to nowadays. It's XCOM is one of them games that's like really hard to get started. But you get so many options in the first turn. It's like, what the fuck do I do? I get overwhelmed with XCOM nowadays. I was thinking maybe like not XCOM, but that other game, Xenonauts. I have Xenonauts. I also got XCOM and like Terror from the Deep too, but on Steam. These cost $9.50 a pop, and if I want to build 8, that's like that'll be it. That'll be all my funds of resources. I do have Zakutu Seas that I can sell. Zugats cost $8.50 a pop. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna save. Alright. Go to New York. Let's see how much I get if I liquidate all my Zakutu Seas. I honestly don't think I need them anymore. I don't need all these at least. I had them arrayed to defend New York in case of invaders. I don't think I need all these. Oh, doesn't the AI cheat? Like, if you put them in, like, a difficulty level? Like, everyone, nowadays you have to play in, like, superhuman mode. I'm not really into the superhuman mode. It seems to be, like, a requirement if anyone will be interested in watching. Yeah, the base game, it is. Give me 2,200. Sold that. Sell these. Another 1,000. Well, how much are the fish eyes? Fish eyes are 350. Oh yeah, the new Doom. The new Doom is in my wish list. I sort of do want to play it. It looked fun. Although, like, I was kind of like thinking it might get repetitive after a little while. I still like the old new Doom. Was it Doom 3? So I played that. Maybe on the 360? Maybe it wasn't. I don't remember where it might have been on the PC. I think I have it on Steam. But I played that on, like, the hardest difficulty, I remember. It's nice to hear your say shoot to me. You're always willing to hang out. What was I doing? I'm like an old man. It's like, where am I? Who are you? Why are you talking to me? What is this game? Alright, I was like trying to think if I want to sell these. Does that do have sell? Hold on for a second. Oh, so that gave me 2K. That's not much, really. For what I want to build. The Ziggox cost $8.50 a pop. The Ziggox, yeah, I could put mass production upgrades in these guys. Because we'll be getting the better one. Probably in the next turn. Or two. You know, Minesweeper, I love Minesweeper. Minesweeper is the shit. Alright, so let's... Might save again. I'm okay with selling the Zakutu Seas, actually. I'll keep that. I'm gonna save. Again. And then we're gonna give... We're gonna give... the... Zgax some mass production upgrade to see what it'll look like. See how much cheaper we can get it to. If we can get it to like... Oh wow, that kills their claw. Actually, no, I thought it was 48, 44. Well, you know what? Give me a second. I gotta put my clothes inside. BRB. I forgot myself that. A giant like super typhoon is coming. And I forgot that it might rain today, and it started raining. I forgot to put my clothes back in. I'm gonna say once the sun sets, I was gonna put my clothes back in, but I started doing this. Dumb. Euro Truck Simulator. Okay. That game. Yeah, and I promised Uncle P that I'll like play board games on the board game simulator Saturday, but I might like my house might blow up. Or if my house don't blow up, at least my internet might blow up. Kind of apprehensive about that. $680. One more. $595. $595. And I sell my Zakuto Fs, that'll give me another 1,000. That should be enough. I'll have 3,000-ish left. That should be enough to produce 6 Zugats. I want to build 8 more goofs. But then I won't be able to produce any more fat uncles, but I think I'm okay. This is really crippling the Zugak, but you know what, whatever. Okay, so now I should be able to produce 6 Zugaks here. So let's go here. No, let's go here. First to Solomon. I build them in Solomon though. Take me 3 turns for it to get to anywhere on the ground. But what other choice do I have? Because I want the Ziggox's turn. I got 4 goofs. Maybe I'll even drop them. Nah, if I drop them into New York, they'll like insta-die. Yeah, this is the only choice I have. Alright, so the goofs. Oh, I got 1 rando one. Where's this 1 rando one? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. I still got this like 1 rando. Oh, the 1 rando one. The Desert Ramo has. Desert Ramo has the 1 rando one. And my calculation is way off. I don't... Oh no, because I didn't sell the... Let's do that. I'm gonna sell. Buy Zakuto S. I didn't build you with the intention of selling you, but you know what? These are hard times. So I technically have 2 stacks now. Worth. Suppose I only build this many. No mass production upgrades. Yeah, well, the Goof A is gonna have to come a little later. I think the Goof A's are gonna replace my Zaku's as just like rando grunt suits, so I might give them mass production upgrades. Because technically, the Goof A's are just better Zaku 2J's, but unable to wield Mazzeltops. Like if you look at them. Zaku 2J is looking like this right now. 82 11-7. Goof says. Yeah, see. Just touch him up with a bit more like speed upgrades and you got yourself a Zaku 2J. With a bazooka. With a stronger Heat Hawk. What it's looking like in there. Better damage potential. So this six. Just, I could build one more Fat Uncle, technically. Oh, but you know, I need to build, shit, I need to build Doan Zaku. I need to build Doan Zaku. Doan's coming. Right? Gremlinda, hey! Been a while. You were, crazy over Front Mission, right? I'm sorry I haven't gotten back into Front Mission. Now Shitumi's gonna be like, oh, you haven't played Front Mission, you're so right, you should play it, you should play it. Front Mission's gotten, it's a really intensive game for me, especially with the translating. And then, like, later finding out that there was a translator version like, added to the hardship. I could have just been playing that. But I still remember you were really recommending me, like, what, 4? Front Mission 4? That's a game for, like, another PlayStation 2 game. I'd like to do, because I don't think I played 4 or 5. I did the most I played was 3. What's Front Mission? Yeah, the Zaku 2J said that versatility. It's a shame that I lost a whole bunch. I don't have enough. Like 16 is not enough Zaku 2J. I need like 40. Alright, Don Zaku. Bam! Oh! Didn't I have like something in Zoom City? Oh, I got a Zigak right here. How much do you sell for? 425? I could have saved some Zagudu F. Do I need you? Do I need you? Or are you better off turning into resources? I completely forgive you for the all caps, because yes, I won't think for a second that you weren't really like actually screaming it in the at your screen. I'm sure you are. Dual protagonist. That's in English. MS5, FM5 needs a patch. See. So 4 was released. Stateside, or, you know, west side. But 5 wasn't. You know, like, what can I build with 425? Like, probably nothing. I can build, like, a Mazolotov, attack tank, or a look gun. Alright, you get to live. Zugak, you get to live. Where do you want to go? Oh, I can't do it from here. Can't. You get to live. Where do you want to go? You got Odessa or New York. You get to go to New York. No, the Donzaku is awesome. The animation for the thing is magnificent. Like it like does like these like falcon punches and like roundhouse kicks and stuff in this game. It looks freaking amazing. Like you don't get to see Zaku's doing that every day. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's got like punches and kicks. Yeah, coastline. Well, I mean, there's water. Like I think every production facility has bodies of water. Like every single one of them. Just because, in case you want to build water units, I think. Maybe it's the reason why I did it. Like everyone has water. Even Jabra. I didn't know like Jabra was like out here though. I thought like Jabra was like in the center of South America. But maybe they changed its position because of water. Okay, well that still hurt my soul using all that money. So I don't have anything in the air. Oh, the Gallop. Can I position the Gallop somewhere? Or is the Gallop fixed? I think the Gallop is fixed. Yeah. So we have 0 defenders in Odessa right now. It's kind of scary. I do have 2 fat uncles, and these 2 fat uncles, or one of them at least. One of them can go. And the other one. What to do with the other one? The other one I feel like I should keep back here for reasons. Yeah, this is like a Gundam Civ Myers sort of, yeah. It's like a grand strategy game. We're playing as Zeon. We are like Gihren Zabi's I guess advisor in his like little desk drawer. We tell him what to do. Little does people know that Gihren Zabi actually is stupid. he had like this like magical person in his shore that told him all his moves. That's what we're doing. What's this? Alright, oh, you can get some Desert Zaku. I think Cairo is more important. So I done all the moves here. Capture what I needed to capture here. I know that Zigok that I'm sending to New York, I might have him like capture these things. It'll take 3 turns. It'll be a while, but I might do it. Option I have now. I think I made all my moves. Alright, and then I just gotta upgrade. Saving. Let's upgrade the 3 fat uncles that I'm thinking. I need them to go faster. So Uno goes. This one should be there we go. Race. I don't think I can do anymore. And that's fine. Well, I could give them an extra point of Vulcan damage. I could do that. Or just give them more armor. You know what? Well, wait. Because I want to make sure I have like enough money to do everything else. So that was upgraded. Now the Gox, or no, the most important thing. Let's go with the most important thing. Alright, so how do I want to upgrade these? Let's save here. They need to be faster. And more armored. Faster. But watch that damage. Let's bring the damage back up. Yeah, they cost like a lot to upgrade. And give them more armor. I don't know, do I need to make any more upgrades here? I don't know, but Paul's talking realistically here. Those seem more likely. Because I mean, I don't think Bandai Namco is making any more Giren's Ambition games. I don't know. I don't think I don't think they see the series as profitable anymore. So they might like sell to EA, like build the next build the next Giren's Ambition games for us. They might do it. What about Paradox Interactive? That'd be great, right? I still am waiting for Paradox to make a BattleTech Grand Strategy. They were given the rights, right? Because apparently, like, instead. They got the rights for the BattleTech game. And Disney, yeah, totally Disney. I mean, Disney's making Star Wars. Why not the next Giren's Greed game? So what I just do? I don't know, is this enough? I feel like this is fine. I don't think I need any other more upgrades. Putting more armor would reduce the mobility. Putting speed would reduce the Heat Hawk damage, or the Heat Rod damage, and who knows the Heat Sword damage, because I can't see the type B of the type B. Like, I give it more fuel, but it's got enough fuel, I think. So that's fine. And then, like, if I wanted to make, like, a version 1.5 of the Goof B type, I could just continue with making further upgrades. No, but I want to see, like, a grand strategy. Like a Stellaris. Hey, Conry. Like, with a galactic map of the inner sphere and the outer rim, or the what's the I forgot what the outer side was called. The inner sphere and the periphery. And you're moving. You know, you play as a house or a faction or whatever, and you're moving your little battle mechs, your like companies and battalions and your divisions and stuff. And shit, like, even have like scenarios like the clan invasion, play as a clan. Like, that'd be awesome. Yeah, 4X game, wouldn't that be great? Like, why haven't they built one yet? Or made one? I'm so, like, surprised. It's like made for 4X, I feel like. Well, Disney is just making a whole bunch of what ifs, or like fan fiction, Disney fiction, Star Wars. Alright, so now I need to upgrade the let's save. So I need to fix their damage output because the mass production upgrades like super crippled it. Apparently mass production upgrades don't triple speed. Let's get speed in there first, even though that cripples speed more, or that cripples damage more. It's okay. Oh god, what am I doing? Then damage. We got one more. Armor's probably good. Like, this thing got its armor like completely stripped. $500 though for this upgrade. Wow. Whatever. Do it. That's it. Okay. Lorca guy. Nice emotes. I mean, in Gundam, they did fight a war over the solar system in a year, and the Gundam Lord doesn't even have like warp speed technology, light speed, faster than light technology. So, all right. So I did all that. What else? This. All of it. And I'm gonna get stingy with the mobile suit, I think. But like, get stingy. Oh, and I got new shit I gotta research. So the DOMs we need to start researching. I think that's it. And we also have the Seinoka no Okido Watazaku. I don't need this yet. Space is fine. And the Zakuto F2s, we don't need yet. But it might not hurt to just start researching it. It's only 1500. You wouldn't get stingy with MS? Well, too late. Too late. I feel like I don't need to get this to level 8 until like I finish DOM research, and I'm still in. I just started it. So I technically have 4 turns-ish to get this to level 8. I'm not sure what level 8 gets me, but I still have DOMs to research at level 7. So until I finish that, I feel like I don't have a need to get to level 8. Well, mobile armor, I want aquatic mobile armor is really what I'm looking for. And isn't like the Absolus and stuff mobile armor? Oh hey Uncle P. Uncle P, I'm not sure if you read what I posted in the Discord, but a huge like a Titanic anime level typhoon is hitting Japan on Saturday. It's like so huge that it's gonna encompass the entire country of Japan. It's gonna be like this like biblical like proportion hurricane or typhoon, supposedly. So like, I'm still available to play because where else am I gonna go? But I might be doing it like a million kilometers up in the air, from up in the air. If my like internet connects that far. No, a typhoon, which could lead to a tsunami, because apparently like in the news it was saying like the low pressure air or the high pressure air is gonna push down into the ocean, but the typhoon is going to suck the ocean up with low pressure air or some shit. So it's gonna make this like cone in the ocean, which the typhoon could just like carry to Japan. So you're gonna have like water that is like 1,000,000 meters below sea level, with 1,000,000 meter above the sea level water like in the center of this, which is gonna like move with the typhoon. It sounded very sciencey, and like one of them like natural weather disaster movies. So this is gonna hit Japan on Saturday into Sunday. So I might not exist as a country on Saturday. So I don't know, like or what was it? Or Arkham Horror plans might get a little like under the weather. Yeah. Like, if like worst case scenario, my internet gets blown out. If not my apartment. Yeah. Well, they're really pushing people to not stay at home if they like live near the seashore or places below sea level. Encouraging people to seek shelter. Yeah, Paul, didn't you hear about this? It's all over the news. Not that I heard it from the news, I heard it from someone else. Whose reply to me was like, "What, you didn't hear about this? That we could die on Saturday?" No. What's going on? It's like just gonna be a tsunami or a typhoon that could lead to a tsunami. Yeah, well, they almost always over-exaggerate these things, but for good reason too. Because like, what if shit hits the fan, right? It's good to over-exaggerate, because even if it don't happen, then it just don't happen, and the world is saved. But what if it does happen? What if Japan explodes? And it did happen, right? It fucking happened. There was a day where Japan kind of got wrecked, and lots of sadness happened. We had like nuclear reactor almost melting down, and we had like entire prefecture that was sucked into the sea. Like it happened before. Yeah, that's why they're there. They're not for they're not air sirens. I think we're beyond that. They're not air raid sirens. But yeah, we'll just have to see what happens. They got the hardest difficulty spawn point. That's pride right there. That's awesome. Fuck yeah. What am I doing? Am I done? I need to... I don't... Did I get more money? I probably can get more money. Let's save. Sometimes I get more money. Give me more money. Getting typhoon funds. Yeah, people are so cool about it. Alright, so more money. And I wanted to... I'm gonna skip researching these two. For now. I feel like having funds is important. As long as I can keep bringing 30,000 money each turn, I can, like, turn that to resources and stuff and do, like, money shenanigans. So that's my aim. That's why I'm trying to, like, stay sort of above, like, 1,500. How much am I making next turn? I'm actually only making 10,000. Technically, I won't have enough. But it's... okay. Maybe. I'm only making 8,800 resources next turn, which means I won't be hitting 10,000, but I could work with that. Yeah, it sort of did melt down. Well, the hikikomoris, right? Have you watched the that Evangelion Godzilla? Where it like hinted on that sort of, not exactly hikikomoris in general, but like how like people were just kind of like staring at their phone through the whole entire like Godzilla invading Japan, and they got super fucked. I thought that was kind of interesting. It was almost dark humor. Because people are just like staring at their phones nowadays. Alright, am I done? I don't think I moved one of the bad uncles out here. No, I did. I did. I got an HOV. Could launch into space. Oh no, but I already have one here. I suppose I don't need it then. Yeah, I think I'm done. Better or for worse. Well, I'm leaving Paris unoccupied. That's not good. That's a mistake. That's a mistake, unfortunately, that I won't be able to rectify. I could like, move more armor over that way. I won't have enough zoners out here. These guys are acting as temporary zoners now, but I won't have zoners after this turn because these two guys are moving in here. Oh, we do have dops. Oh, you know, we got zoners. We're okay. We got dops. Let's move you out here. Okay. Alright, that's my last move, I think. Alright. Let's throw them bones. Oh, don't load. That'd be funny. Save. Quantum of turn 22. It's worth a watch, Uncle P. I think it's it's funny because it plays like it was directed by whoever that was that drew Evangelion. I don't remember, but the music, the Yashima Operation Yashima music, that dun 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 dun. It's like in the movie. It's funny. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go. We're done. Cut. Something die. Yeah, these gun tanks are so tough. Oh, but we got 2. That's impressive. Man, freaking herders. Yeah, you did. I think what happened? First I'm gonna start with you. You're countering. Yeah, the guy was on the ground. I thought so. See how many we can kill. We got 2. That's not bad. Because I was afraid of those fat uncles, but they should survive. Don't falter, we'll get them at once. But he's super Piccolo voice. It's funny. Oh nice, we shut it down. We're about to catch your breath. Nice, we killing them. Okay. Live or die, that's all there is. Oh, he used a Sternfrost, neat. Team wants a Sternfrost, that was cool. Oh, this one got wrecked. Yo, that Zuda looks cool. Nice, we didn't take any damage. Yeah. Those the Black Tri-Stars and Yuzakus. Wow. We didn't even have to melee. We didn't like take any damage. Yeah. Omae yoaina is right. You're like super weak. Make way. Goodbye. Okay, I was gonna say. Blow them up. Blow them up. Nice. Oh, that hurt. That actually hurt. Gihren got wrecked. Like, I'm still pretty good, lols, but you got wrecked, bro. I still got it, he says. Let's see how I'm more than less looking at North America here. Yeah, they're actually pushing eastward even more. Oh, you get the Zigzeon. Zigzeon. Yeah, I figured they were going for those Lukun, but that's fine. There's one single Lukun, even though Lukuns are valuable, are attracting all this fire. So you know what? Shoot something. Shoot. This. And yeah, you're dead. Ooh, what's this? Oh shit, we're getting targeted by the Gallop, or the what is this? The Big Tray. And Bates and Phillip. That's scary. We might lose one? Question mark. The Big Tray is the scariest, and we're just all at 100 hit points. Do we want to retaliate or defend? I almost say we want to defend. I'm gonna defend. This was also something I was afraid of. Cosset and Cospen is getting a hit. I am also gonna defend here. Because we can take these apart piecemeal on our turn. That one is like trying to get away, but that's a stupid move on his part. He broke formation and is running. Bad call on that guy. Oh, we got... What is this? Like a flight of saberfish with a ball in the center of the formation. Interesting. Shoot it. Are you Dren? No, you're farm mail class. Lecoq. Sure, exchange fire. You're probably Dren. Yes, you are. And you're getting shot by core boosters. That's not good. Evasive maneuvers. Alright. Zaku's gonna zigzag like the best of them. Zigzag! Oh, you didn't really last very long. Oh, get buried in bombs. Lookin is dead. Just we'll watch the Lookin zigzag. Think. This HL is just gonna blow up. That's fine. Alright, this though. Let's watch this. Whatever! No! Ah, we lost one! But, oh, we lost Born. I won't, accept this. To lose is shameful. Oh, damn it! Ah, we're losing precious mans. Oh, was that Koseda or Cosman? Good, it was Koseda. Koseda's whatever. Oh, what's going on? Wait. There's the ball. But yeah, our herd herbs are unaugmented, so we can sort of just like replace it at base cost. Oh yeah, they're not scanned. Alright. That's a lot of beams. That missed. Oh, I got bopped me in the nose. So Dren, you need to survive this. Oh god, mega particles. That's a lot of mega particles. Oh, Dren, no! Dren! That was close. Oh. I got a question, boss. Flanagan's researching new types and stuff? With psycho communicators? And he like got results? So we should fund it and start real research. Reporting. Oh, here we go. Oh. This is the Zegak. We need to decide now. Your R&D team has announced their interest in the mobile diver system. How do I get Cassilia Assassin's gear? I don't know. Probably do bad. I'm gonna say no for the mobile diver system. I might live to regret it later, but I sort of want to keep Holbein and as that guy. Yeah, alright, yeah. Stop testing. Because we gotta deny one of these things, right? Yes. Oh, we got this. The silliness. And the Zaku Flipper. Does he get dual repair guns? And we got Sharazaku. And Mukuve Goof. Mukuve looks like really badass. Like, I remember... I see him in Gundam Online, but Gundam Online doesn't do, like, chrome shiny effects on the texturing. It's cool to see this, like, royal gold on this. Like, Gundam Online is just like this, like, pale yellow. That's the other reason to main, like, the mobile diver system looks ridiculous. Like, literally, it's like, let's stick this Zugag on like half of a space shuttle and have it zoom around in space or wherever, like up in the sky. Like, I see that it's like this, like, they made this, like, super warship interceptor, like, to shoot down warships as they're, like, launching into space. But it's, like, the most, like, insane idea. Like, who thought this? Yes, alright, so what do we got now? We got the real Zagak. These are the real Zagak, even though it's like the commander type Zagak. This is the Zagak that we know and love. Fires beams. That's it. Okay. They literally just... It's like the space it's like NASA's space shuttle, but instead of the shuttle, you put a Zagak on it. It's highly ridiculous. Spaceship propellant tanks and a Zagak. Yeah, the drop crab. Okay, so we lost a lot. Well, enough. Like losing that Herdebu hurt my face. Not only did we lose the Herdebu, we lost Boone or Born. Born was to rendezvous with his tank friends, Luna and that other guy. But now it is not to be. And he's their commander too. Alright, but we're looking at 2,500 money, 9,000 resources. Oh, I can do this. I can improve foreign relations. But yeah, once again, I should be able to do a little bit of, like, money selling, maybe. I need 30,000 money. And I better get 30,000 money. No, I got the money. But I won't have the 30,000 resources to make into money this turn. That's okay, I think. And we got, oh man, it costs 5k for this? But this gives me another pilot. This gets me, what's that guy's name? Something Bull? Oh, that guy. Shalia Bull. It was like a new type, and we could use new types. One Gundam Simulator. What's Gundam Simulator? Yeah, Shalia Bull. Now we can research. Well, now we can make. Oh, we got the Zakurello. Look at the Zakurello. It is so cute. It's got 320 hit points at 32 mobility. It is like the warship destroyer. It's got the sickle arms that does 150 damage. Fires beams 6 times. This thing is awesome. It just like bores through warships. It's great. This is my first Zaku Flipper in this game. I don't think I invested anything in a Zaku Flipper. I like the picture. It's like, hi, I spot you. Like it's like looking under the desk or like a table then playing hide and seek with his other Zaku Flipper friends. Looking under the table. It's like, oh, I found you. Oh, this thing's got a heat hawk. I didn't know that. Where's its repair gun? It's got 30 mobility. What the fuck? That's crazy. It's like way mobile. It's got no guns though. But if it's got 30 mobility, it swings its heat hawk 3 times at 80 accuracy. Like, this thing's actually like a melee suit. That's extra hilarity. It can actually double as a melee guy. And it's got S rank sensors. I didn't know there was an S rank. I thought it just like topped off at A. Wow. Then we got Sharzaku, which we're gonna sell. Oh, it's kicking! Is it kicking? I think it's kicking. Does that mean we get kicking animation? We're gonna sell it and then rebuild it in New York. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to re-upgrade the FS. I built it, but I didn't upgrade it. You know, it's not too bad of a loss. The FS is good as is, kind of anyway. I kind of wanted more damage, but it's fine. Did we get Garma back? Speaking of Wu, and we got the Goof here. Well, this is exciting. Exciting stuff. Like, this isn't like that much better than Zakuto C. The only improvement is like maybe some armor and mobility, like on the terrain. I could have made that Zakuto C this thing if I kind of really wanted to. Except, you know, Char would be missing out on the terrain bonus. So let's take a look at the Makube Goof. Yeah, the Makube Goof is like way more elite. Less mobility, sure, but way more hit points. It's got a shield. And it dishes out the damage. Neat. Cool. I'm gonna sell both of these. Has an AoE like... Ah! I see. Well, too bad, too late. We won't get it now. Oh, that's cool. Where's that picture from? Yeah, you know, there was like a whole bunch of like reimagined versions of the whatever that is, the Zakurello, and they're all awesome. Like there was like a Gunpla reimagining of the Zakurello, and it looked like really cool. But yeah, the Zakurello just looks really silly because it's like first Gundam. And you know, I don't want to say like the imaginations of people back then were that limited or anything, but like they didn't have a whole lot of like to work with, I guess, inspiration wise. But nowadays, you know, we have all the ways to remake a Zakurello and make it look awesome, like in that picture. But that's how I like imagined the Zakurello was to be eventually later in my life. Wait, considering this is like the prototype of it, like I'm sure if they like mass-produced the Zakurello, it would just look really cool. But unfortunately, like, you know, the Zakurello is actually not needed anymore since most of the fighting is done mobile suit to mobile suit. It's more than less a warship hunter or destroyer. I thought I was supposed to get the Zugak. Or is it available for research now? Yes. No. No, this. The MSM-07S, the Ace Custom. And then once we get this, we'll be able to get Sharzagak. Alright, let's check things out over here. So unfortunately, we lost a Herderb. That is very sad. I honestly... Oh, shit, that's because they... Oh, look at this! Look at this! We got a pain train. The Pain Train Express. Coming out of, like, fucking Colombia or some shit. Ecuador. It's big trays. Making a conga line of death. With, like, tons of death passengers. And look, more Gundams. Or no, that's the one. What? I thought it didn't have a... I thought it was like... Not this one, though. Panama, whatever. Hey, Gun Tank 2s. This sucks, they're pushing with their big trays. I thought they were just gonna camp Mexico. But no, they're doing this. This is a threat. This is a hyper threat. We will need to react to this. I can't just let this be. Pop out of the water, lose range. Pop out of the water, what does that mean? You can change equipment anywhere. Really? Wow. That's unfair. But we do have Goof Bees now. They got shields. Goof Bees can... this. But the B setup isn't very useful unless you put an ace or is commanded by aces, because then they don't use their swords, they just only use the heat rods. Oh, do we got more aces? Oh, Garma's back. Garma's back. We do have his FS, we just forgot to upgrade it. But his FS is okay, like, it really didn't need a whole lot of upgrading, to be honest. I might have made its mobility better, give it more damage or something. But it's like, all in all, it's like straight up good. Good to see Goma back because he has okay skill or stats. His charisma is nice. It counters fatigue. Alright, and we got fat uncles. Yeah, those big trays are a problem. What do I do about those big trays? You know, I kind of wish I had all those Sakuto Cs now, because I totally just like throw them at them until I can figure out a solution. I think all this means is that we like really have to expedite our invasion of California Base. Like, we need to get these guys out of this map, which will give us the freedom to maneuver to counter the big trays. Because if we can just bottleneck them in New Mexico or Mexico City, then we'll have an easier time. Because not only will they not be able to traverse past our zone of control that we would make here, we can also like hit them from the ocean, maybe. We just like keep sending like dops out here every turn to just prevent them. Like they would have to like I'd be forcing them to break through our like zone of control first before they can step on forward. So, I mean, I would just need a constant supply of dops. Like they made this mistake around. This guy like broke formation and ran bad because we're just gonna hunt him down, killing. We lost Colsetto, but Colsetto belongs in space anyway, so I guess it's okay. No, our XMs are enraged to hit this. It'll be another turn for reinforcements that we're delivering to New York to arrive, so we'll have to hold out somehow here. So you guys can continue moving. Yeah, they're like shifting. They're like a storm cloud over here. A sentient storm cloud. It's shifting, like facing us constantly. See, like they changed their formation to face this direction now that we moved the bulk of our forces from here to like up here. It's creepy. It's a sentient blob. Hey Puramai, it's my man Puramai, what's up? And aside from Gihren, we took like no real losses. Like look at, like we took all those beams and no one's damaged because these spacesuits are amazing. Shame this thing sucks in Gundam Online. The high mobility Zakus are okay in Gundam Online, the Black Tri-Star version. They're not as speedy fast. Oh, it's our first GM! It's our first GM within our vicinity. That's exciting. Is that a GM? I'm pretty sure it is. Might be like a GM light armor. What's it carrying? It's got like a rifle or a bazooka or something. Oh, we can drop more dudes. Oh, dinner. Speaking of dinner, I'm getting hungry. Got a can of tuna fish. Or I can run out to the McDonald's. Oh, we got our lovely Zugaks, our mass-produced Zugaks. Yeah. Oh, we got Doan Zaku. Ah, then I forgot to upgrade! No, I forgot to upgrade. I forgot to upgrade this. What do I like? I'm not that lazy. I'm not like. That's just like. I feel like to me, that'd be like hitting a new low in life, in my own life. I mean, I'm not gonna like judge other people that might order McDonald's online, but I mean, it's fast food enough. I don't feel like I need McDonald's delivered to me. I feel like I could at least take the effort of walking to McDonald's. It's walking distance. Oh, that hurts my soul though. Ah, the Doan Zaku's not upgraded. The Doan Zaku not upgraded is actually wasteful because the Doan Zaku is crazy energy efficient. So I could like blob on all the damage upgrades and it'd still be able to function over multiple turns without having to refuel. Not only that, like 90 hit points isn't enough. My soul is hurt. I want to make it faster and stuff. Yeah, 5 energy use. The new fat uncles are upgraded. What good are you then? I can't just like make you like be glorious out in the middle of the field just punching guys forever and ever. Like the Desert Zaku has more hit points than you. Oh well. So Doan might die again, and we'll just rebuild his Zaku. It'll be better next time. Like Doan's not getting on anything else. Unless there's like a Doan Gelgoog. Oh, that'd be freaking epic. I doubt there is. Dylan needs his own like special ace customs. Like a Doan Gelgoog would be cool. It like punches things. Or like a Doan Dom. That's got like thrusters on its elbow. So it'll like do like a hover charge and it'll just like finish the punch with like a rocket punch. I'd totally build that if I was a Xeon scientist. It's like, who's that man out in the field punching and throwing rocks at guys? Oh, it's Coco's Dylan. He I don't know, he does that. We need to build him a suit. Yeah, but a goof is a little too like the Dylan is like or the goof is more like a finesse suit. You know, it's a swords fighter suit. But like, I can totally see a Dom punching things. I mean, it totally punched Matilda, right? Sort of. Just give it like a top knot and it look like a sumo wrestler. Oh, Ifrit's also a swordsman suit. The only other suit I can think like it's like 1 year award Xeon mass production mobile suit that can like punch things. Like, I feel like it's a Dom or like a Gelgoog is also like a Naginata, but I can see the Gelgoog punching things. I would like to see like now we're getting ridiculous, but like a Xeon custom, Dylan Xeon custom. Just take away the beams, finger beams, in the incoms and just make it punch things. Incom punchers. You know, and a perfect Xeon can launch like kicks. Suit yourself. Desert's Xeon because he becomes a pacifist. Yeah, well, he can start early. He's allowed. Am I gonna call it a stream? 3.5 hours. I am getting hungry. I'll be 3 hours from now. 11:30. Dylan Simulator. Yeah, and I might come back for Gundam Online later. I feel like this series is best done in single turns because, in general, at the beginning of every turn, I'm always having to think for like an hour and a half on like what I want to do for this turn. Then I feel like spending that streaming. Like I need just be me myself in this game. Look at the map, and just figure out what I want to do for the next stream, so that we can start efficiently. Yeah, and there was something about MGL. Well, the map list didn't look too bad for this week. Like last week it sucked. This week it might be worth playing. Alright, well, so like my bad for those that just showed up. Like put on my but yeah, we'll be back for more Gundam-ish games maybe later. Once I get a bite to eat, as long as I don't like get all sleepy. Which could happen. Or I might not even eat at all. I might just exercise. I mean, I got tuna and crackers that I could eat over a bottle. Oh shit, that's right. I drank all my booze yesterday. I got like a half a centimeter of Tori's Classic. I'm saving all the Finland booze for Saturday. Well, I'm not sure if I want to be boozed up Saturday. Like, I might need to like run out of my house. I probably want to be sober for a Titanic, biblical class, typhoon. 4-day weekend. Is Monday a Saijitsu? 来週だっけ月曜日。マジですか Or is it because of the typhoon? What am I? It's like, well, tell them about it, but am I? Tell them I'm not joking. It'll be this like giant, colossal, epic class typhoon. They're just gonna encompass the entire country as it passes. Yuki ka. I see. Yeah, Monday is hard. I do shitty like blue collar work, so I gotta work on holidays. Yeah, yeah. I'll save it for the shelter. Oh, your sister's coming. Oh, I hope she'll be safe. Cause this typhoon is really sounding like no joke. Like we're joking about it now, but Saturday I might not be joking about it. Okay. Well, she should make it tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow is Friday. Hey, yeah, she should be okay. Though, I'm not sure if being in time for a typhoon is a good thing. How long is she staying? I hope she's staying for a little while. I might get drunk on Saturday. And, like, they might be exaggerating this. It might, like, go and turn towards somewhere else. Like, oftentimes they'll be like, oh, it's heading this way, and I'll just go straight to the Pacific. And, you know, newscasters will be like, oh, that was darn close. Good thing we missed that. Even though for, like, the past, like, bunch of days, they were telling about how it's just gonna wreck everyone's lives. Ah, 日本語学校。いいじゃん。Yeah, Japan's. I mean, considering that it's like a seasonal, like every year thing. You know, Japan tends to learn and adapt. Yeah. Especially earthquakes. Uh, Japanese civil and what's that other thing that's not civil? Private? I don't know. But engineering is amazing. Like, within regards to not having your buildings topple from earthquakes. Like, they jiggle. The buildings, like, they're made to jiggle. Like, they took, like Bill Cosby and his Jello and thought, let's make a building like this. It'll keep us alive by the power of Jello. We will survive as a country and as a world power that can have tall buildings. Well, I'm far enough from like flooding, but landslides is a concern. And, you know, I'm in Tokyo, and Tokyo is more modern. Like our buildings and our municipals and whatever roads and stuff. It's just people that's out in the country that don't get their buildings rebuilt every year. It's gonna take the brunt of it. Like there's just like construction like all the time outside. Like just now. I mean not now, but not right now. The past couple days I've been having a hard time sleeping because it's just every day at 8 a.m. it's just drills and hammers I hear from outside. It just jolts me up and it's irritating. The mayor? I don't know. I don't know anything like politics. Our Prime Minister is Shinzo Abe. Yeah, it's really annoying. Like, it's all the time everywhere. It's Step out of the house. There's like no. I can't stand anywhere in Tokyo where I'm not hearing drills and hammers. Step outside. Drills and hammers. Train station. Drills and hammers. Get off the train. Step. Head to work. Drills and hammers. Everywhere. And all this noise pollution. All right. Well, let me go because I'm as much as I enjoy just chatting. I might not be able to like come back to stream later if I don't get up and do stuff. So we'll talk later. In like 2-3 hours, hopefully. All right. So thanks for coming out, hanging out, all you chatters and lurkers. See you all next time. Okay, bye.